Today, former President Donald Trump is set to visit East Palestine, Ohio, but as for Secretary of Transportation Pete Buttigieg, not quite ready.
Well, I am planning to go, and our folks were on the ground from the first hour. But when I go, the focus is going to be on action. Is that there's two kinds of people who show up when you have that kind of disaster experience. People who are there because they have a specific job to do and are there to get something done, and people who are there to look good and have their picture taken.
Well, somebody who is joining us having his picture taken right now is East Palestine resident and business owner DJ Yokley. DJ, thank you very much for getting up early today. What do you make of these people in Washington who are saying, yeah, I'll get around eventually? I mean, the president has not come yet. Now he's over in Warsaw. It doesn't look like he's going to be coming anytime soon either.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think that our president's more comfortable in a war zone than he is in his own backyard in the Buckeye State here in East Palestine. You know, we don't care who comes, to be honest with you, but as long as you're coming, bring a shovel with you, and let's roll up our sleeves and work together to fix this. So we're excited about everything that's happening and transpiring this week. People are really starting to pay attention to us and understand where we're coming from and the severity of the situation. So we're hoping that, you know, President Trump comes in and you know, can fix the situation, shine a light on all the issues that we're facing, and our local officials, state officials, drinking the water yesterday goes a long way.
Sure. Of course, former President Trump doesn't have any power to get the EPA or the Department of Transportation to do anything, but he is drawing attention to it. And it sounds like he's going to bring a bunch of water and some cleaning supplies as well. DJ, we were talking, for the folks at home, we were talking during the commercial, and you touched on something at the very end of our conversation. You said that the insurance companies have been a real bear so far because they want all sorts of information that at this point you cannot provide.
That's the issue, is we're just looking for answers so we can get our lives back on track. Now, naturally, we understand that Norfolk Southern is a business. They're back in business, obviously, and rolling down the track. We're looking for our business owners to do the same. And meeting with the CEO, Alan Shaw, and his team yesterday, he wants the exact same thing for us. So, you know, there's some transparency on both sides that we're starting to get. I really do feel like Norfolk Southern is understanding the people of East Palestine and is working with us and willing to work with us hand in hand to walk down that road, to do whatever it takes for not only East Palestine to thrive, to survive, but to thrive once again.
Yeah. Are you under the impression that the railroad is going to reimburse you for business interruption?
It's a question I don't know right now, Steve. And honestly,
well, you should be.
Yeah, you should be, right? You know, there's businesses that are going to probably go out of business if someone doesn't help them. They just survived COVID and they got their doors back open, and now this. So, you know, I've said it before, I'm going to say it again, that when you own a business, it's the American dream. Everybody wants to do it, be their own boss, do their own thing. But some of these people have been living some version of an American nightmare for the last 2.5 weeks.
Absolutely. And for a while, you were drinking your water until the governor said he'd drink bottled water. And now on this Wednesday morning, DJ, are you drinking out of the tap again?
I love it. Yeah, absolutely. There's nothing better than drinking your own water, right? And
okay.
You know, the nerves kind of go away, and you know, having your family drink the water. And I think it was a great move yesterday. And we're proud to be from East Palestine, and we're part of the greatest American comeback that is going to happen.
Well, DJ, we appreciate your points of view and telling us what's going on the ground there in Ohio. Have a great day and good luck to you.
God bless you.
God bless you. I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.